Okay, I'm at the I'm at the 4630. You can see I got my work table all spread out. I completely forgot to turn the camera on, but I got one of the O-rings, and this is the old O-ring. That thing is like a rock. That is so hard. It's not even funny, but I thought this was pretty cool. I bought this from Deere and here, but none of these, none of the inch O-rings even match. But I mean, they're pretty much just for just common fittings. But I thought maybe they might have a few, but I figured, I don't even know what they cost. I'm pretty sure they were cheap, but I could just throw them in the toolbox and they'd be nice to have. But so I've got this O-ring in that goes down to the bottom. Now I need to get probably ought to get this O-ring in. So let's take a peek at that. That one might even be harder to do. Let me pause it. Okay, so I have a problem. Right here, oil goes through here, and there's an O-ring in there, but I can't get anything in there at all. That's kind of an issue for me. I mean, my finger doesn't even fit in there. I don't know. As hard as those O-rings are, that's kind of an issue, because I mean, I had to literally just almost, I just had to pick the other one apart with a pick. I mean, it was that hard. It wouldn't come apart at all. There was no way to get it apart. And I don't have any way to get that O-ring apart, and it's a tiny little guy, so not really sure what to kind of do on that. That doesn't. The other thing that I have an issue with, and is I have a bunch of junk down in the bottom of this tractor, and the drain plug is in the very front of the transmission. It's up next to the clutch. And what I wonder is if I pull that plug out, is it going to drain this stuff back here? Because I mean, this needs to be cleaned out. I mean, it's got a lot of junk in it. And it's so that's an issue that needs to be cleaned out, and I don't have any way to get that O-ring out. Pretty much at this point, the tractor is just going to be a grinder tractor, so there's no telling how long it's going to last. So I'm not saying that I want to avoid that, but if anyone has an idea on how to get this one out, by all means, I'm all ears. So I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to grab the tube and see what kind of a fit it has. Because I mean, if it doesn't feel like there's anything against it, which there may not. I need to look at the book. There may not even be an O-ring in there, to be honest with you. I wonder if that doesn't just sit in there. But boy, that's loose. Because that's where that goes. Let's look at our book, and it'll tell us. We'll look in the parts book. No, there's no O-ring on it, so thank goodness. It goes at the top in the bottom side of the pump, which it has an O-ring in it. So good. So, so that one there was the only pain that we had to deal with. I'm still waiting for a mechanic from Deere to get a hold of me, because if you see this spring and retainer ball that comes into number 11 here, that is apparently in this part of the pump, and they told me I'm supposed to take, or the parts guy told me I'm supposed to take that out. But the guy who did the research at Deere, took him like 2 hours just to find out this was the only pump they made anymore. He said that we're supposed to take that out, but he's not there. I guess his mom died or something, which, I mean, that's not his fault. It sucks that it happened, but so that is an issue for me. I mean, I'm waiting on that. I'm going to go ahead and put this pump in today, but yeah, so I mean, I'm going to have to, I don't know why you would have to pull that retaining deal out, but apparently they want it out. So the big deal on the tractor is, if anybody has any great ideas on how to drain that there, I'm all ears, because you know this has the screen down there, but that's completely under that, and I can't see any way to pull that screen from the side. So I think the only way to pull that screen is from this way. So, or surely not. Maybe that's the boss lady. Hello. Okay, so we're back. I think I just found right here. I think that's where that screen comes out. I'm kind of looking at that, because here's the filter and that's the screen. I bet I could pull that out and it would drain, because that's at the bottom. And I'll pull this one here that's under this, and we'll go from there. I know watching me work on this may be quite painful for some people, actually pretty much probably for everyone who watches this, but I don't know a damn thing about mechanicking. I really don't. I wouldn't do this if I didn't have to. I hate mechanicking. I absolutely just hate it. I despise it. I don't like to do it. The most mechanicking I do is on hay equipment, because I have to, and it has to run. I changed the starter in my pickup the other day, and it took me a day to honestly to get it out, and there was a lot of breaks, because I don't have patience for things like that, and I get all twitchy, and I can't work around people if I'm mechanicking, because I'm not that kind of person. I don't like to do it. And I don't want people around me, because I'm an ass when I'm mechanicking, just because I just don't like to do it. It's not my cup of tea. So yeah, that's kind of what I have to say about that. And I didn't go through, and I mean, I read the book when I started this project, but I've slept since then. I work with cows. I'm not real big on mechanicking. This is another thing that kind of drives me up the wall. I bought this from Deere, and this is a oversized hose, but look at this shit. It's chipped. So they gave it this coating, which I don't know why they gave it a coating, but it's chipped in here. So I mean, it came that way. It was in the box that way. It came out of Dallas. But so that goes there, and I have to put the pump onto this, and I bet I have to have that bottom one in too, which I bet I could kind of slide that pump on like this and then move it in. let me pause this and I'll get the pump and the little one and we'll find out together. Hokey pokey. I'm gonna get, oh, here we go. Got us a little oil well here, so we're gonna shove that bastard on in there. And then, honestly, I really don't want to put that in there, but I kind of need the tractor. So we're gonna loop that old girl up. Oh, need a little bit more. You may wonder why I'm doing that. It's because they went ahead and pre-put the O-rings in here. And I do not like that at all. Huh. There we go. I know you just completely missed what I did, but uh-oh. We lost a bolt somewhere. Shit. Okay. So, I'm halfway correct. This is going to go down here like that. Come on, girl. Oh, you are such a bitch. So, okay, why is that one not wanting to go in? You okay with it? Oh, don't do that. Shit. Come here. My fat fingers don't really like places like that. Okay. Here's something else kind of. There we go. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that, but it worked. Okay, so I'm gonna just get that started. I'm gonna lose my mount over here. I had it on a. Here's what we'll do. Use this to snug it up. Oh, gosh. So the one thing I've noticed about machinery manufacturers and just like Ford and John Deere is in all the tightest spots have all the sharpest pieces of steel. I was taking that starter out of that pickup and that was terrible. Taking a starter out of a new 6.7 Power Stroke that's tough. That's not fun. That's not a fun job to have. Oh, cocksucker. And it's all oily, too. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pause.